Do you guys remember how when the Xbox One was originally announced and there was all that crazy nonsense and all the hate and that kind of stuff, right? I'm sure you guys definitely remember it, and you would just wish that the executives would shut up because they weren't making things better. This is another instance where there's certain executives aren't making anything better for the Xbox One X. What's up, everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you guys very much for checking it out. I certainly do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. This isn't like a negative video per se or anything like that, but it's some things like, okay, the Crackdown 3 thing, let it go. And I know, yeah, I'm talking about it a little bit right now too, but at the same time, keeping and bringing up Crackdown 3 is really just kind of opening those wounds again. We know, the game's delayed, right? So Shannon Loftus did an interview and she was talking about Crackdown 3 and she says, I think we probably announced Crackdown 3 too early, she said. We definitely underestimated the challenge of making sure the quality bar of all three of those modes was high, and it delivers on what we need to deliver on. The game includes 3 modes that each has a separate studio working on it. Regent Games, Sumo Digital, and CloudGen. And they all acquired more time to deliver a high-quality product, according to Loftus, which is why the Microsoft executive reiterated comments made by Phil Spencer earlier this year that Microsoft won't be announcing games so early in development like it used to because of situations like this, and it obviously canceled Scalebound. She says, I think in the past we have made the mistake of announcing some exclusives a little bit too early. We're trying to learn from the mistake and do better. So we have a bit that's in development now that we're not talking about, she said. We're in this for the long haul, and we want to make sure that not just in the spring of 2018, but in the summer and the fall and the spring of 2019, that we'll have great, unique, fun experiences for Xbox gamers. So yeah, here's the thing. You keep on talking about this game, and it's one of those situations where, like, let it go. When the game comes out, when you have a release date, let us know, and then just make sure you hit the release date, right? Because as far as I'm concerned, I'm tired of hearing about Crackdown 3 until Crackdown 3 is going to release, and then I'll hear about it some more. You know, you didn't show it at Gamescom, which I understand why, because obviously you're not going to announce a delay and then show the game that you promptly delayed, because that would make no sense. But at the same time, I also feel like Microsoft's big mistake with this, and it could come back to hurt them a little bit, maybe you guys disagree, maybe you don't, because I got to keep it real with this, is the fact that, yes, they've announced games too early. But again, they announced and teased Crackdown 3. That was teased originally at the Xbox reveal in 2013. Remember the orbs? So we basically knew a Crackdown was coming since the release of this thing. They shouldn't have teased it. They shouldn't have showed it. But again, just because this was an issue with Crackdown and Scalebound, these games that you announced way too early in the Phantom Dust remake, doesn't mean that you should be afraid to announce games a little bit early. I'm not saying announce them 5 years out like Sony does, but geez, announce them, a year and a half, 2 years out. I think that's going to be perfectly fine. I don't have any problems whatsoever with that, and I think that, that would make a lot of sense. People want to believe that they're going to get something in return. Like, they want to get an Xbox One X, and a lot of people are, millions, I believe, right? They're going to get it strictly for the fact that you're going to be able to play multiplats the best on that console. But at the same time, you got to show them that you're going to be committed to the first-party stuff too. And when you're only doing it such short term, they wonder what's up. It looks like something's going on behind the scenes, right? And so that can lead credence to these little idiots that go around saying, yeah, they're not investing in their first-party studios, blah, 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 which we know is complete and utter nonsense. But at the same time, like I said, just show people that you got a few things up your sleeves. You don't have to announce everything. Imagine how one announcement would, like, make all this stuff go away. And I don't think Microsoft really gets that, and they're so worried about, about some of these different things. They're so worried about the perception of possibly delaying or canceling a game that they're not announcing anything, which is definitely something that you want to kind of avoid. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Sound off, rate, comment, subscribe. If you enjoy the content, let me know. Hit that like and subscribe button. Hit the bell. Hit me up on Twitter at @_Crapgamer. Xbox Live, MOH, like Medal of Honor, space Crapgamer. I respond to everybody on there. So, yeah. Rack 'em up. Have a great night. Crapgamer out.